I guess you left yourselves a bit of work to do after that first half, but it was a fair fight back.
Yeah, our discipline just needs to change, and we just made a few errors there that I thought we need to rectify. And if we fix up our discipline, we won't have points scored against us down there. But again, we should be able to defend our line. We shouldn't let in cheap points.
Did you feel you were coming to get them at that stage? Only a couple down?
Yeah, I did. And it was going to be one of those games with a few points, but I think our defence let us down in the first half and let us down a little bit in the second half, and we can do better than I'm sure.
How did you see the sin winning of Aaron Shook, mate? Kicked on afterwards against 12 men. Was it a fair one?
It was an unintentional play. He let go of the player when he got him in a bad position. I don't see what else the player could. It wasn't a professional foul. I don't understand why it was a sin bin.
It seemed like quite an abrupt end to the middle service through Jacko that Trent was playing. Can you maybe talk us through how you thought the attack might go? Because you scored the most points you've scored all year.
There was only a couple of subtle changes, and I thought our players supported well, really, and really just surged up beside the ball to create the space and the opportunity.
You also had Kiraz on the wing, touched the ball more often than Kyle Flanagan. And were you impressed with the way that he played and getting himself involved? Clearly he was.
Yeah, he must have been a target for them, but he's a quality player. I really like how he plays. I've seen him in reserves, and I'm a fan.
Jacko, what was the difference between the first and the second half, mate? He came back for him.
Oh, it was quite obvious. We held the footy in the second half and we didn't in the first. I think possession was about 70-30 to them in the first half, and our discipline was really poor. I think we probably gave away 4 or 5 cheap penalties that just invited them down the field, and that's no excuse for our defence. There were some really soft ones there.
Mick, now you've had a week and you've obviously had a game. Where do you see? Well, not quite 5 days, but anyway, who's counted?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I do words, not maths. Anyway, so where do you see the areas to rectify? Because in that game was kind of a microcosm of the season. There was some great moments.
Well, we need to rectify our defence. We can't have 36 or 30 odd points. I can't remember, but it wasn't relevant. We need to fix our defence. We can't have barge overs, like 2 barge overs on the trial, and that's not to standard.
Do you think that's a fitness thing or is it a concentration thing?
That's more attention to detail thing. I think they know, and they know the process, but the first point of call is a dummy half, and we let him score twice.
You must be happy at some of your very little ball, especially 70% to 30%, and yet you still scored the most points you've scored all year. So in terms of the ball that you did have, you were pretty effective when you got it. So that must be something to take forward.
Yeah, no, there's some positive points out of the game, and just in the end, what you do is you look at the win-loss. But there is some positive points, but we want to win. So we'll take those positive points, as you said, but we need to rectify a lot of other things.
Jacko, Raymond Mariner back for the first time in over a year. Good to see him back out there.
Yeah, great to see him back. He's really important for us, Ray, and he's worked extremely hard over the last, I think, about 18 months to get himself in shape to play, and he's had a lot of setbacks among that, so I'm really happy for him. He's worked hard and he's really deserved it, and I thought he had some really good moments tonight, and he's only going to get better the more he plays.
Nick, I think he started to be a bang guy on the bench. What was the thinking behind that move? And kind of
just to get a bit of impact, and I think it went all right. I think, and then moved into the back row, and I think he did well. So I was pretty happy with his performance.
Do you think you'll stick with that, bringing him on with 25 minutes?
I'll have a discussion with the coaching team, and but it seemed all right tonight. But whether we stick with that is another thing.
Happy to be back. Your first 80 minutes of NRL for a while.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? It's a real roller coaster ride, isn't it? You go down 18 points and you come back to within a whisker, and then you get pretty much well beat, and you get all that hope up, and then it dies, and so it's a ride, isn't it? I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it, to be fair, and it's a good adrenaline, and I'm happy about being back.
Lovely. Thank you.